Don't let bitterness, resentment, or anger against someone take the roots in your life. It could be stopping you from your breakthrough. It could be holding you down from moving forward. So you need to learn to forgive and let go. You deserve to be happy. Good morning. It's Monday morning tonic. My name is Akinnola Florence, and this morning we'll be talking about bitterness. I read from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31 and 32, and it says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior." Note, they are all evil behaviors, but the one we're actually looking at this morning is bitterness. And in verse 32, it says, "Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you." Note the word forgiveness, because forgiveness is one major key that will help us to overcome all kinds of bitterness. What does it mean to be bitter? What are the causes and what are the signs to look for if you really want to know you are bitter towards someone, and how we can overcome bitterness? Bitterness starts from when you begin to clinch to anger, resentment, when you refuse to let go of someone who has offended you. A lot of you out there, people that has offended you since the beginning of the year, January, you are still bitter towards them. You are still angry towards them. And it's simply because the moment you refuse to, you note that you're angry towards someone, and the moment you can't walk to the person and tell the person, "This is what you did, and I am angry, I don't like it." It leads to anger, it leads to resentment, and then leads to bitterness. But we can actually control it before it gets to bitterness. It is not good for you to be bitter towards someone. You deserve to be happy. When you're bitter, when you're angry towards someone, you are holding yourself down, and also the person you are bitter towards, you're also holding the person down. You need to be free. You need to free yourself, free the person, and be happy. Bitterness stops you from achieving your goals. It stops you from having good relationship with people, and sometimes it could stop your breakthrough. Bitterness could stop you from getting your breakthrough. What if the person you are bitter towards is actually the person God has designed to help you? So you don't need to be angry towards anybody. I know sometimes people might get you angry, step on your toes, and get you hungry, but you need to let go of anything anybody has done to you. And even yourself, a lot of us are bitter towards ourselves as a result of our past mistakes. It's in the past. You need to let go of your past and focus on your future. Bitterness can also happen as a result of clinging to bad experience, bad emotions, negative emotions around you, and it does not good to you. So, and also bitterness can actually closes the door to your future. What are the signs for you to know that you are bitter towards someone or towards yourself? Number one, the moment you feel the need to tell someone he or she did something you don't like, that moment you feel that there's need for me to tell someone that you did something or you wronged me, bitterness is setting in gradually. Number two, when you can remember details of things someone did to you in the past from 1992. A lot of you can recall what that person did to you. I know there are some hurtful events that we find very difficult to forget, but when you begin to remember in details what the person did, bitterness is setting in. Another thing is you are keeping a list of offenses. Hey, somebody offend you and you are keeping it. In January you did this, in February you did this. When you are able to keep the list of offenses that somebody towards you did towards you, bitterness is setting in. And when you are easily offended by a particular person, by what they say, by what they do, some people, the way some people walk, you are offended by it. When you are beginning to have that feeling, bitterness is setting in. Another point is when you replay a conversation in your head about an argument or about a dispute between you and anybody. When you can replay the conversation in your head, bitterness is right beside you. And when you show strong emotions, negative emotions to things or someone, to what they say, when the person say I, you are offended. When the person say this, you are offended. These are the things, these are the signs we need to know for us to know that you are bitter towards someone. And when you are not happy with yourself from your past mistakes, you are bitter towards yourself. And how to let go of bitterness, one major key is forgiveness. Forgive people around you. Forgive yourself of your past mistakes. Mistakes are bound to happen. They are part of life. They are part of growing. See it as God wants you to learn something from it. Forgive yourself. Forgive people around you. Let go and let God. You are bitter towards someone since January and you still want to cross to 2023 with that bitterness in your heart. It is not good. It will do you no good. It will do you no good. Evil behaviors, and evil behaviors, bitterness is one of them. You need to let go of the evil behavior. I pray that God will help us to get rid of all bitterness, anger, resentment in our hearts towards our fellow human beings and towards ourselves, in Jesus' name. Till I see you next week, same time, I remain your girl, Flo. Bye.